Hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about why I believe everybody should be excited for Fighting Path and how it could really affect the state of Bounty Rush as we know it. So the title says why OPBR needs Fighting Path to go global or something of the sort like that. Obviously I'm not talking about Bandai because Bandai would love to just keep hold of all of our money and never have to worry about anybody else taking it. But I'm talking in terms of the player base, what the player base will benefit from Fighting Path going global. So at the beginning, Fighting Path dropped. There's a lot of hype around it. People were talking about, oh, this game's gonna kill Bounty Rush. This game's gonna be the best game we've ever seen on mobile for One Piece. And for about a week or two, it kind of met the hype. Like, it was a cool story mode, some nice PvP mechanics. Of course, the connection was terrible because it's a Chinese game, but like they had a nice PvP system. The summoning system was beautiful. Like, I really like that. But then it just kind of got stale. You know, with Bounty Rush, you are playing with teammates. You're working together to get a flag. You're playing all these variety of units that, you know, Fighting Path just doesn't have yet. Of course, now they're releasing more and more units. They're getting closer. They have units that Bounty Rush doesn't even have. They have Shiryu. So, you know, it's getting better. But I think the major issue that people had that made them leave was not only the connection, but the fact that it wasn't global. It was becoming a pain in the ass to have to translate everything with an app, or if you're on Android, or having to screenshot it and then go to a website and translate it. So it was becoming just too much work for what the game was worth. So it got deleted. For me, I stayed for about 3 weeks. I played it for a while, and then I got bored of it. I was taking too much space on my phone too, because back then I was still on iPhone 7 Plus. I only had 32 gigabytes of space, and I was recording videos on it there, so I really didn't have space for the game, so I deleted it. But after almost a year, and the speculation of global nearing, hopefully, I think it will actually be a really good thing, even if you don't want to play the game, like just as a whole. Bandai or Bounty Rush right now really has no competitors in terms of One Piece fighting games on mobile. One Piece Treasure Cruise I mean, they don't really compete with each other, do they? They're completely different games. So a lot of people who play Treasure Cruise don't like Bounty Rush. A lot of people who play Bounty Rush don't like Treasure Cruise. Some do like both, but majority only play one of each. But I'm talking about an actual competitor that, you know, Bandai doesn't want to take their income from, like, because if Fighting Path dropped today, nobody's gonna, I mean, not that many people are gonna be, you know, saying, oh, I'm gonna spend $50 this month on Fighting Path and $50 on Bounty Rush. They're gonna choose between which one they prefer, which one they like better, you know. So Bandai doesn't want that. No company wants no company wants their money to be taken by another competitor. And that's the good thing about Fighting Path going global. You see, if they go global, like sometime this year, Bounty Rush is already making, you know, strides. They're dropping unique units. We got 2 new mechanics this year in Luffy and Silver Mask with the shield and the transforming units. So 2 new mechanics already this year. Of course, we had the terrible EX banner, but you know, Bandai's making strides with Bounty Rush. If we add a competitor like Fighting Path, such a well fleshed out game, a nice, amazing story mode, you know, a fresh take on PvP system for One Piece gacha games. We don't really have that 1v1 kind of thing in Bounty Rush, you know. If we could get that and, you know, blow that game up and have that game be an actual titan of the One Piece gacha community, there is nothing Bandai can do except step up the game. We get, you know, more good updates, like that balance patch update. That was a really nice update. So, you know, competitors are always nice. You have games like Fortnite and PUBG who like completely just went ballistic over trying to get their player base to stay, you know. Fortnite obviously won that fight, but Fortnite was pushed forward by all these competitors around them that made it necessary to keep evolving. Now, if Fighting Path went global, we would see the same thing with Bounty Rush. Now, hopefully, I mean, because I could be completely wrong. I'm bad. It just doesn't care. They just fucking shut down the game or some shit. I don't know. Nah, I doubt it. The game makes too much money for that. But if Fighting Path goes global, I keep saying if Fighting Path goes global, but you know, I'm really just manifesting it at this point. But you know, we could be seeing updates from the devs on like a timeline of what they could add just to keep people hyped and staying in the game. You know how leagues keep people hyped. We could get a timeline from the devs that would be like, oh, not at this point we're gonna do this. At this point we're gonna do this stuff for players to look forward to. We could get, you know, new game modes, because Fighting Path could kind of do whatever they want at that point. They already have a 1v1. They added a 2v2 system for a while, I believe. I don't know if it's permanent, but that could come back anytime. So they have 1v1, 2v2. Now if they add a capture the flag game mode, like shit, then Bandai's gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to step up. So that's something to watch out for. Maybe new game modes in the future. More exciting game mechanics for units. Oops. More exciting game mechanics for units. And just a whole lot of stuff that would come from having an actual competitor. Like all we have right now, apart from Bounty Rush, are these knockoff One Piece games that aren't even officially licensed. So I don't know. That's not looking too good in terms of competitors. So yeah, right now I'm not really interested in playing Fighting Path. I'm not going through the hassle of translating everything. It's way too much work. And shout out to all the English Fighting Path YouTubers who really do that. Like they're bringing out good content regardless of the language barrier. So shout out to them. But yeah, that's not something I'm really interested in doing. So I'm not going to be posting Fighting Path gameplay until it goes global. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on why Bounty Rush kind of needs Fighting Path to go global. As a player base, as a fan base, it would really have no downsides for us. You know. So I think that's all I have to say. Hopefully we get some news on the Fighting Path going global. I checked in the Fighting Path Discord that they have a new message for global now. It's like, dear player, we appreciate your interest and attention on our game. Please pay attention to our official site. If there's anything new about the global service of One Piece Fighting Path, we will update on our site as soon as possible. So that's something to look forward to. I mean, they're keeping it in mind. So maybe some news this year at the very least. Maybe a release at the end of the year. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. Let me know if you guys are excited for One Piece Fighting Path. I know I am. I really just want a new experience, and I would like to play through One Piece as a story game. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.